Hi everyone, so I know it's been a while since I've posted a video or a blog or anything, and it's because I've been moving apartments and I still don't have internet, and the weekend before that I went away to Melbourne, so I have been really busy, so I'm pre-recording some videos just to keep me sane, and so I kind of feel like I'm still somewhat in the YouTube world. Well, like I said, I went to Melbourne 2 weekends ago now, and while I was there I went into Mac and I decided to get a bunch of items like foundation and so forth. It would be a good opportunity to do a kind of a MAC starter kit, but I don't know if this is necessarily what I would recommend for everyone to get for their MAC starter kit, but this is what is in mine. These are my first MAC items that I own. So I'm going to show you everything I have and explain a little bit about my choices in getting these items. So the first time I went to MAC, back in June, I bought a blush and I bought a luster glass. So the blush I got was Dolly Mix, and I picked this blush because I was talking to the sales assistant and she just thought that a brighter pink would look best on my skin tone. So this is quite a bright pink, and it comes out really nice, not like hot pink on your cheeks, but it comes out a really lovely colour. So I was really happy to get Dolly Mix, and there's a few others that are on my list, though in my recent trip to Melbourne, discussing like how blush doesn't really last long during the day on my skin, she suggested cream blushes. She said they'll last all day and you can also use them on your lips. They have many uses. As I said, I also got a luster glass, and I got the Love Nectar one just because I had seen on various videos and blogs people recommending this as the go-to kind of lip gloss if you're going to get one from MAC. And I can't open it. Okay. It's this gorgeous kind of apricot peachy, really shimmery pink, and it smells really lovely. I love the smell of it, and I can smell it when it's sitting on my lips. So it's a really great colour, and it's great over a pink lipstick or a nude lipstick, which are my favourite lipsticks that I go for. So that was my first ever trip to MAC. Then I ordered a couple of things online from blog sales. I know that I want to start an eyeshadow collection with MAC, so I thought my first thing to get would be a palette, because I know I want to keep all my shadows in a palette. So I ordered this palette from Courtney, and I'm going to put her blog link in the sidebar so it's come all the way from America to be my first MAC palette. So this is how I'm going to do it. This is how I'm going to start getting my eyeshadows one by one and putting them in the palette. And as I buy them, they'll go on my blog, so you'll see that information there. So I'm really excited to have that. And then my friend Sabrina, and I will also put her blog and YouTube link in the sidebar, had a blog sale, and she was selling this MAC Saint Germain lipstick, which is such a pretty colour. It's a really intense bright pink. But the thing I love about this colour lipstick is because you can have the really intense pink look from it, or you can just dab it on lightly and have a nice kind of lighter pink look on your lips. So I love this lipstick, and that was my first lipstick from MAC that I bought when I was in Melbourne a couple of weekends ago. I went and I was looking. I got colour matched first of all, and I am a NW25 for my foundation, and I wanted one that had the best coverage, and the sales assistant recommended Studio Fix Fluid, so that's what I got, and that's the pump that she threw in for me. And so far I'm really happy with this foundation. It does completely match my skin tone, my skin colour, so I'm really happy with it, and I do find it has better coverage than my Revlon Colour Stay. The Revlon excuse me, Revlon Colour Stay is very good in comparison to the Studio Fix Fluid. So I'm really happy, and the other thing that's great is it has SPF 15, which is really important because I live in such a hot climate. I also got colour matched for concealer, and they recommend a shade darker, so it's an NW30, but I didn't get it just because I was talking to this really great assistant, and she was saying, to be honest, like, for me, because I only really want it for under my eyes, it's not necessary, not yet, because I was buying a bunch of things. I didn't really want to spend that much money, so she just told me, you know, you don't need the concealer, and she's like, wait until you want to spend a little bit more and then you can get a concealer. Otherwise, she recommended one by Maybelline, which I'm not sure what it is because I haven't had a look for it yet because I'm still using the concealer I have in it by Masquerade, and I'm really happy with it. So she did recommend the Studio Fix powder plus foundation, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, in C3, and she said this is great just to set your foundation, but in summertime you'll probably wear this on its own without the liquid foundation. So I'm really happy with this, and so far the two matched together are great. So yeah, like I said, she got me cool tone instead of the warm tone in the powder. I don't remember why, but they work really well together, so I'm really happy with that. And then I wanted a bronzer, and because I already had the blush, so I needed a bronzer. And the sales assistant is all for not using shimmery bronzers and blushes. She's just like, it's just not natural, so she talked me out of getting one of those really nice mineralized bronzers. But I got another one, and I just got the Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in Dark to use as a bronzer. And this looks really lovely. I'm really happy with the colour. And the best thing I found, and the best advice that I think she gave me, was go for the mineralized range. It doesn't cost much more. I think it costs like $6 more in Australian dollars, that is, for a mineralized bronzer instead of just the regular bronzers. And you get so much more, and I'm going to show you in comparison to the blush. So if you look at how flat that is, you really aren't getting a huge lump of kind of product, if that's what you want to say. And then if you look at the mineralize, I'm pretty sure that the bronzers are a similar size to this. They might be a little bit bigger, but you're kind of getting the idea. Or I think it might be the same like size as this, but it's more, what I'm trying to show you is that there's a lot more product in there because it kind of has this lump over the top of it, which is all product. So for the extra money you're paying, you're not going to hit pan anywhere near as quickly as you would if you got the regular bronzer. So that's just a tip, and it would be the same with the blushes as well. So I was really happy that she convinced me into doing that. And the last thing, and something that I really, really wanted, was the Black Track Fluid Line. And you can see it there. This is just because I absolutely love liquid eyeliner. I'm not wearing any today, so bad example. The look that I'm going for when I'm using it, and I'm really happy with its lasting power. It stays on all day. So I'm so impressed, and I'm absolutely loving all the things that I have from MAC at the moment, and I can't wait to build up my collection. I have a lot of things that are on like my list, especially eyeshadows. I really look forward to start using MAC shadows, and I'm really happy with MAC. I really look forward to, you know, expanding my collection and trying out different things, and then reporting back to you guys, using different products in different looks, and just creating things that I think is fun. So I hope that helped. If you guys just hadn't bought any MAC yet and you were looking to buy MAC, these are the things that I got first to start my collection as a base. So if it helps some of you, that would be really good, because I know that I'm really happy with it. There's a couple of other things that I'd probably get. I'd probably get a nude lipstick, so I think I'm looking at getting Hue. No, that's not even a nude lipstick, is it? I was looking at Creme de Nude. Sorry, I completely confused myself. Looking at getting Creme de Nude to put in that collection as well. Maybe if you don't wear bright lipstick, don't get Saint Germain, get a lighter pink instead. You might not suit a bright blush, so get a lighter blush. You might prefer a peachy toned one. And like I said, you just go get colour matched and find a sales assistant. The sales assistant who colour matched me wasn't actually the one that I found completely helpful. She was so good. She was from the UK, and if you're ever going to MAC in Melbourne, just send me a message and I'll tell you her name, because I really recommend going to her. She's just honest and she's so helpful, and I'll definitely go back to her next time I visit Melbourne. So thanks guys for watching, and I'm sorry again that I haven't posted a video in a long time, and I hope to completely keep you all updated on how everything's going. So see you later.